What ho, minions! Tis I, your Lord Master, Chayification, and we are back playing a little bit of Team Fortress 2. Yes, we are indeed. And today we are playing as the one and only Sly Devil, known as the Spy. Good old-fashioned Mr. Spy, indeed. A French foe, whoever you want to call him, I don't know. But yes, indeed, we are playing as the Spy. Now, first things first, I'm going to check this out right now, right while I can, is I apologise now for any lagginess that appears in the video. I have tried 4 or 5 times to get rid of it. It's something to do with the demo file. It's not Fraps or anything like that. There is a time where I think Fraps does lag a little bit, but once again, I've tried numerous times recording it, and I can't waste much more time trying to get this recorded properly. So, all in all, it's you know, it's not like it's not watchable or anything like that, but it is a bit of a pain because it was something to do with the demo file, so there was nothing I could really do about it. Hey Val. So yes, we are playing as the Spy, and we are doing considerably better than I did in my very first video. Now, back in the day, I thought I was a good spy, and apparently I wasn't. But in all fairness, I don't think I'm a very good spy now, but I do reasonably well in this. We have a typical Chayification moment during it as well, which is nice. Which is always nice to have a typical moment. Now, fortunately, that spy right there dies. I know that sounds a bit harsh, and fortunately he does, and I believe that in doing so, because I am a spy, they will think I'm dead, they will think the spy is dead. But no, you fools! I am still here. I actually fail stab and backstab. Run away! Run away! That's how a spy works. You backstab and you get the hell out of there. It's just that's genuinely how it works. Indubitably. Another thing I need to apologise on is I don't know how voice and stuff like that sounds at the moment. I have made a couple of other videos and they sound okay, but obviously I'm using a Turtle Beach headset now, so it's considerably more sensitive than my previous one. So I apologise for that as well. A lot of unnecessary apologising. Anyway, moving back to the gameplay, I'm waffling a little bit. So we are using the Diamondback today, which is the gun which you get if you have pre-ordered, or I think it was just a pre-order, could have been, I don't know, if you pre-ordered Deus Ex. And all in all, I love the Diamondback. I think it's an absolutely brilliant gun. It looks pretty damn awesome. Yeah, it doesn't particularly suit the TF2 style, but still looks awesome. Sounds freaking awesome as well. There's a lot of new, nice sounds that are coming into the game at the moment. So it sounds fantastic. Sounds even better when it's critting because it's an even deeper sound. It's even thuddinger. It's like doo, 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 is what it kind of sounds like, which is nice. Which is very nice. Do stumble across an engineer here. What the hell are you doing up here, my friend? I'm going to come and sap your shit and take you down. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. And we get a nice jump backstab. Hello there. So all in all, at the moment, I'm playing on Payload Pipeline. Not Payload. Payload Race Pipeline. I believe it's Pipeline anyway. And all in all, whenever I play a spy on this payload mode, I just tend to roam. I tend to ignore the cart completely because I kind of know that the team is going to be doing that, and as a spy, it's not. It is my job to help with the main objective, but at the same time, it's more my job to be a bit of a pest in all terms. Hang around the spawn and hang around the back routes mainly, because you always get people trying to flank you and all that jazz. So at the moment, I've no idea what that pyro is doing. I think he's trying to flame the 2 snipers up in that window. You know, kudos to him for the effort, but it ain't gonna work, mate. There's no point in that. Anyway, go back to what I was saying. So yeah, I'm tending to hang around more at the back. Like I said, be a bit more of a pain, really. Sort of backstab. Just be a bit more of an annoyance. Get rid of them before they get to the car, because as you can see, they are very close to capping their point. And they were when I jumped in on the game. They were already up there. I kind of jumped in halfway through, I think, or partway through anyway. And that's where we are at the moment. So, like I said, I'm hanging around back here, keeping an eye out on what's going on, taking the side routes, making sure that if I know there's a sentry going around anywhere, that I get rid of it, or any buildings in general. I have to get rid of them. Lucky escape from a pyro there. It's not often in which you manage to escape the reaches of that frickin' fire, I tell you that. Bloody shitting fire. You bastarding fire, I hate you with a passion. Yes, I do. So we've got up a couple of crits, and if you're unfamiliar with what Diamondback does, I'm pretty sure you're familiar by now because it's been out for ages, and I'm considerably late for this video, but oh well, such is life. It has a slight reduction on damage, it has an awesome looking skin sound, and every time you take down a building, you get 1 crit. 1 guaranteed crit. As you can see above my cloak meter there, it says 1 crit. In fact, I think it says 1 crits. Okay, surely that should be 1 crit, but okay, never mind. I won't go there. But it basically adds a crit each time you destroy a building. So as you saw before, I'd taken down a couple of buildings, and I'd gained a few. And you got shivved, son. You got shivved. Not quite in the shower block, but you got shivved nonetheless. Not nice being shivved in a little room. You're dead. But anyway, once again, I'm... that's there, right there was the lag from Fraps. That's the only lag Fraps does today. Really considering giving this Roxio thing a try, this PC game capture thing a try. I've seen it. I have a coupon, which actually runs out today, the day we're filming this, so that won't work at all. But I'm considering it. Unfortunately, I don't think there's any free versions or anything like that, so I can't see what it's like, because I don't want to go out and waste so much money just for something that's probably exactly the same as Fraps anyway, but I picked up a coupon at Game Fest and whatever, and I'm intrigued to find out how well it works, simply because if Fraps freaking annoys me these days, you know, it's unnecessary lag and all this crap. It's just a bloody pest, it really is. So, unfortunately now I do get noticed. It's taken them a whole game to start to really pay attention to the fact that there is a spy around. Considering I've probably backstabbed them all a couple of times. You know, numerous snipers and that floating around. And in typical Chayification style, I die right at the last second and I miss the cap. And as you can see, right there, cappity cap, cappity cap, cap, cap. Ding. So I hope you enjoyed the gameplay, guys. It's nice to get a bit more TF2 stuff out. In the future there will be other games coming out, so if you don't want to watch them, then don't just unsubscribe because you think, oh, he's not making TF2 anymore, I'm going to leave and all this crap. Don't be a drama queen, just, you know, just don't watch it. I don't mind, it doesn't, you know, whatever. Anyway, I shall see you when I see you, which will be, I don't know when, in the near future. So I bid thee farewell, minions. Good. Bye.